I'm right or whether I'm wrong. God knows all the things that I've done all week long. Therefore I asked him, Lord, search my heart. Search to see if is there any impurities inside of me. Lord God, if there be anything that's in me that's not like you, take it out of me. Cleanse me that I might be right, Lord. That I might come before you boldly to the throne of grace. That my petitions might be known unto thee, Lord. Search me, oh God, that I might not be evil. Search me, oh God, that I might be able to come before you, oh God. Yea, even in the midnight hours. Oh God, search me, oh God. That when I call upon thee, God, that you will hear my cry. Hallelujah. And deliver me. Oh, my soul. Search me today, God. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's what we need to do today. We need to ask God to search us. Sometimes we just be all down, deep down in some dirt sometimes, and we don't feel like we all clean. Sometimes we feel like we all dirty and messed up, but we need to ask God to come in and search our hearts and begin to show us. Show us the things that's going on down inside of us. The things that's keeping us from getting close to him. The things that have us continue to come back for more and more, that we might be able to get closer to him.
I want you to lift up your hands in the presence of the Lord. Every voice in this room. We have about another 15 seconds. I want you to open your mouth. We have sang for your glory. I will do anything. I wonder what type of praise you will give him until he releases his glory. Somebody raise up your hands and open your mouth now. Can I get somebody to cry out?
Because I'm feeling crazy this morning. Go with me to the book of 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel, we're going to start at the 3rd chapter. We're going to do just a little bit of skipping, just a little bit of jumping around. Amen. 2 Samuel beginning at the 3rd chapter, verse 1. Now, there was a long war between the house of Saul and the house of David. But David waxed stronger and stronger, and the house of Saul waxed weaker and weaker. Verse 7. And Saul had a concubine whose name was Rizpah, the daughter of Ai. And Ishbosheth said to Abner, Wherefore hast thou gone in unto my father's concubine? Come on, run to chapter 21. And beginning at verse 6. Let 7 men of his sons be delivered unto us, and we will hang them up unto the Lord in Gibeon of Saul, whom the Lord did choose. And the king said, I will give them. But the king spared Mephibosheth, the son of Jonathan, the son of Saul, because of the Lord's oath that was between them, between David and Jonathan, the son of Saul. But the king took the 2 sons of Rizpah, the daughter of Ai, whom she bare unto Saul, Ermani and Mephibosheth, and the 5 sons of Michal, the daughter of Saul, whom she brought up for Ariel, the son of Bezalel, the Meholalite. And he delivered them into the hands of the Gibeonites, and they hanged them in the hill before the Lord. And they fell, all 7 together, and were put to death in the days of harvest, in the first days in the beginning of barley harvest. And Rizpah, the daughter of Ai took sackcloth and spread it for her upon the rock, from the beginning of harvest until water dropped upon them out of heaven, and suffered neither the birds of the air to rest on them by day, nor the beasts of the field by night. And I'm just going to talk about the relentless mother. The relentless mother. Give God some praise as you take. Come on, take your seats as you give God some. Come on, put your hands together. Lisbon finds herself crying and bewailing because of her circumstance. You ever find yourself crying and cast down in your spirit because of the things that you had to go through as a mother? I'm sure her sons, they were accepted as the king's son, but can you imagine her children being able to play with the other children of the king, and she had no say-so over her own children's lives? I can't hear nobody in here. When somebody makes a promise to you and they don't keep it, sometimes you end up paying the price for the promise that was made. Oh, come on. How many of y'all watch the Maury show? I don't watch that. I'm saved. I watch it and I'm saved. It sickens my heart to see the men get on TV and say, well, she ain't no good. She slept with everybody that came along, and that ain't none of my baby. She this and she that. She wasn't nothing but a two-bit you-know-what when I met her. She ain't no good. Well, why you get with her? Well, what? You know all of that before you got with her, so what? And the women snotting and crying. Oh, you know I had 4 other boyfriends. I know you did. I know. And come to find out he is not the daddy. Come on, somebody over here. You have to understand that even though Whisper was a concubine, she loved the Lord. She depended on God. Y'all seem like y'all not making the connection. Let me make it plain to you. The devil had you at one time, and he tried to make you feel bad because you had a kid out of wedlock, because you was a dancer. Come on, somebody. Because you was a drinker, because you was a smoker. But that was when you belonged to him. But when you gave him up, when you put him down and said no more, I got a new man. I got somebody that'll love me, somebody that'll appreciate me, somebody that'll take care of me. I'm talking about the man named Jesus. Satan thinks that he can come back and demand something from you. I can't hear nobody. I ain't getting high no more, I ain't drinking no more, I ain't chasing men no more, because I wanted to be an example to my children. Yes, I had some bad relationships, and I want better relationships for my children, so all kinds of men couldn't come to my house. What kind of messages are we sending to our children? Now today he's your uncle, and next week he's your dad. And 2 months later he got another uncle, and a whole brand new dad. Oh, y'all ain't gonna pray with me. She finds that her 2 sons will be executed because of the promise that was broken by somebody else. Oh my God, I'm going to stop right there. Because Satan is trying to take our kids out because of somebody else's mistake, because of somebody else's promise, because somebody else's dance with the devil. Y'all don't hear me. She would not give up on her children. She watched them hang on those trees. And we as mothers, as we watch our children being hung out there in society, getting caught up in all kinds of things, I can't hear nobody. Because I'm telling you, there's no purpose. They're going to have kids out of wedlock. They're going to drink and drive. They're going to give them a doogie, a stogie. What's the thing? A blunt. already knew he wasn't no good for you. No. Our stand is to pray. Am I making any sense up in here? When they do wrong, it is our job as mothers to go back and say, baby, it's all right. I made some mistakes myself. It's okay. I'm going to help you get out of this. And now what I want you to do is learn from your mistake. Men, they're precious. Mothers are precious. Don't deny your children. Come on. I don't care what you feel about the mom. She crazy. And she might be crazy. But if she crazy, you better stick by your children so your children don't go crazy too. Come on. It don't matter that you and her can't get along. Come on, y'all. You ain't there for her. What y'all had is over with. Look how some of y'all looking. But they still your children. Get behind these mothers and support these mothers. Encourage these mothers. Come on. We can make it. She was victimized, but she was not a victim. Victimized, but not a victim. Come on, put your hands together. Amen. God's got a blessing for you. God's got a blessing